be so fucking for real right now.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Welcome into Truly Chaotic. This is your boy. What episode are we?
22.
This is episode
23?
22 of the Truly Chaotic podcast. Welcome in. How are my two mid-looking co-hosts doing?
Phil, that's rich coming from someone like you.
How are you guys doing?
Two mid-looking co-hosts is crazy.
How are you guys?
Well, I was better until I had to look at your face.
Yeah, I'm just over here living my midlife.
Amanda looks like she has a fucking beehive on her head.
Well, I didn't fucking put my hair down. Fuck you.
I don't think I've ever seen your hair like that. It's actually, you have long, like, I didn't realize how long your hair was.
Yeah, it's
that's
down
a lot
in
of
my
bun.
ass crack. Long ass weave, it be tickling my ass crack.
I hate it here, bro.
Dead. Oh my god. I think it's cute, Amanda. I think your messy bun is cute.
No, I like it.
Thank you.
There's just something about a girl like in a messy bun. I like it.
You like the homeless look?
Okay, Phil probably likes those like Tumblr ass like looking girls with like a perfectly messy bun that like
But
they have like
it took an hour to do.
It literally, it has like 1,000 bobby pins in it.
Out of here, bro. No, man, we're not doing that. You make me sound like I like.
He's like sweatpants, chilling with no makeup on, and this girl has a full face on. He just doesn't know what the fuck natural makeup looks like.
Fillers.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Botox took an hour for the messy bun. He's like, wow, I
love a natural girl.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Thrown together.
Kelsey, you don't do
2 hours to get
How
ready.
are you shitting on people that do Botox, Kelsey? When you do Botox, bro.
I'm not shitting on people who do Botox.
First of all, I said Botox, but
you're shitting on your best friend.
I'm not shitting on them. I'm just saying what you say is natural. Is not.
Bro, a bun? That's a fucking. I like when a girl has a messy bun like that.
That's fine, but we were laughing because what you think is just a bun takes like 1 second.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Natural messy
the girl that's at my house. I know she doesn't do her bun for an hour because I'm literally with her. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
You roofied her? How'd she get in your house?
That's crazy. Don't paint that narrative on me.
How did she get in your house?
Don't paint that narrative on me, bro.
Okay, Joe Goldberg.
Oh, the new season just came out, no?
Yeah, but I didn't even watch. Did you watch the fourth season? I didn't watch the fourth season.
I stopped watching
when he was in Paris.
I was in Paris. No, that's not when I stopped watching. I stopped watching what's that girl's name? Love,
yeah.
Is that the one that goes crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's like also a psycho killer too.
I stopped watching right at that moment when it showed that she was crazy just like him. Because I was like, dude, this is so stupid.
I thought it was good.
I thought that whole season was really good. I think they should have just ended it there. The fact that there's 5 seasons.
That's what I'm saying. They extended it way too much. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's overdone. I stopped watching after that one. I feel like that was the perfect ending. Like they should have just stopped it, but I didn't watch whenever he went to Paris.
Yeah, he was in France in the opening of the third. I think it was France in the opening of the third season. I do kind of want to finish it just to see like how it ends, but I
the final?
I want to enjoy it. Yeah, it's 5 seasons, so I think they just released the 5th. But
yeah. Speaking of like pop culture and all that shit, have you guys seen that thing that's going around? Like the debate of like if 100 men can beat up a gorilla?
No,
I haven't.
Bro, there's like full out like on comments and shit. Like people are like debating if 100 people can beat up a fucking gorilla.
People or men?
Some people are saying people. Some people are saying men.
Honestly, versus only one gorilla.
Versus one gorilla.
Okay, I feel like 100 men probably could take the one gorilla.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
But Think about how much 100 men is. I'm saying a lot of men probably couldn't, but 100 is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
If you unleash
no
100,
no weapons, no nothing.
listen, if you unleash 100 women who are actively in their luteal phase, the gorilla's fucking done for.
No. I don't think
saying
people
that. If you
realize.
release-
I don't think people realize how strong a fucking gorilla is.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but there's
100 men.
How are you going to attack all 100 at once on the one gorilla? At max, you can get maybe 20 people on the gorilla.
You literally all pig pile on him and suffocate him.
But at that,
punch him to
bro,
death.
he's so strong, he will literally throw them off of you.
It's 100 men.
I'm telling you, bro. People underestimate
know.
how much a gorilla is, like how strong a gorilla is. Imagine
Honestly,
getting
I would be
smashed up.
I would be rooting for the gorilla. Like I'm telling you right now, but I don't think I think 100 men would.
I
beat him
asked
out.
ChatGPT. Okay, I will ask it again because they know.
Oh my god.
So
Gorilla is pretty strong.
So, a gorilla's advantages, okay? The strength. A silverback gorilla can be 4 to 9 times stronger than a trained gorilla, like someone that's like trained in like fighting. 4 to 9 times stronger, bro.
Bro,
Okay.
why are you so intense right now?
Because speed and agility, they're fast, they can climb, leap, blah, blah, blah. They have dense muscles, thick bones. Gorillas are extremely aggressive when provoked. Bro, like a fucking like little monkey literally can maul someone's face off. That's like a fucking 10-pound monkey can fuck a gorilla, can fuck a person's face up.
There's 100 men though, Phil. 100.
Yeah, so
Also,
they're saying
what
the
kind of men are
outcome.
we talking about? Little
Just
Yeah,
average.
true, very true.
Or
Average
like
people.
bodybuilders?
Average people.
Are we
Average
talking
Big,
So they're saying-
burly men.
So they're saying
Men, or today's
if
men?
the 100 men
bro-
rush in,
Oh yes.
if 100 men rush in all at once with some coordination, they'd likely win, but there would be a lot of casualties.
Well, of course.
That's what I mean. So, like, really, do they win?
No one said no one was gonna die. I mean,
If
yeah,
they
I
go
mean,
in
essentially,
uncoordinated
have to
or in
break
waves,
break
the
a few
gorilla could
eggs
kill
to
or
make an
seriously
omelet.
injure dozens. So the 100 men win, but it's messy, brutal, and only if they fully commit.
Okay, so in all, me and Amanda were fucking correct, and you
Yes.
weren't.
No, but I'm saying, like, okay, my bad. I don't think 100 men win because I'd say there's probably going to be like 70% of them are dead.
Okay.
I'm not taking that risk. As I'm not trying to
the
be
price
70% of the
would
people dying.
Still win.
Well, what's the selection process? Do you have to volunteer, or is there a draft?
Yeah. Are there qualifications?
Either way, I'm telling you right now,
Exactly.
I'm letting, like, we're all gonna agree, yeah, like all 100, all of us rush, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's do it, and then I don't rush, and then I watch them all get
so you're
fucked
fake.
up.
Wow.
So you're fake. as fuck,
Survival
is
of
what
the
you're
fittest,
saying.
bro. What do you
That's
mean?
Crazy.
And this is exactly
yeah,
why
that's Darwinism.
this goes back to my point of why I would survive the Hunger Games, because I would plot and be like, yeah, bro, let's do it, and then boom, those motherfuckers die.
Wow.
So I came across-
Phil cannot be trusted.
No.
People,
So-
do you hear that?
Survival of the
Do
fittest.
not trust.
So I came
do not
across
trust Phil.
some funny things of like 100 women equivalent to like what 100 women would equal to, like 100 women versus something. Like it would be like 100 men versus the gorilla. I found that people were commenting equivalences. So here we go. I'm gonna name them off because I know some of them are gonna make you guys laugh, probably crash out, but we'll see. 100 women versus sorry. 5
Oh, I was like, versus the way you say sorry, or just the word
No.
sorry.
5 women versus staying friends after a Miami trip. 100 women versus teen pregnancy. 100 women versus driving. It's basically things that 100 women go up against and they lose. So like 100 women and saying sorry. We all know women do not like to take accountability and say sorry.
Who's commenting this? Dumbass men.
Men.
No, it's
Yeah.
just random shit.
Not
men.
one was a woman.
100
Yeah.
women versus logical reasoning. 100 women versus celibacy.
Getting a kick out of himself right now.
Yeah.
100 women versus birthday makeup. I don't understand that one. I don't know if you guys can.
Birthday makeup.
100 women versus being quiet.
You
6
sound really misogynistic.
The
to be
fucking
honest
double
with you.
standard here is crazy because what men never shut the fuck up and they have no idea what the hell they're talking about.
This
half
one
the
was
time.
probably the funniest one that I found. 6 women versus the restaurant bill.
That's not funny.
Not
I find it funny. I thought it was funny. I thought it was a little funny.
Oh, so you don't like paying the restaurant bill? That's just if you're poor, just say that.
Exactly. If you're fucking
No,
brokey.
that's not me at all.
Damn.
We've had this conversation, but
Oh, that's
look,
crazy.
you guys are getting a little defensive. It's kind of funny. So
No,
obviously,
because you're like naming these off like it's the funniest thing ever.
Everybody's
It's like,
this
I'm
is
like,
gold, and
I'm
they're
like,
literally
how
fucking shit.
about one man versus shutting the fuck up? How about that? You would lose.
How about one man taking accountability? Go figure. I mean, oh my god.
100 men versus telling the truth.
How about 10 men
Weird.
not going 50-50?
so I was gonna ask you. So that's why I brought this up, because one, I wanted to trigger you guys, and two, I was gonna ask you guys what, like, you saw all those, so like 100, what would it, 100 men and then telling the truth, like what would other ones be?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
15 men versus doing more than the bare minimum with a woman. 20 men versus
100 men versus remembering an anniversary. I mean, we can do that.
Okay.
100 men versus
Amanda,
fucking.
did Joelle forget the anniversary or something?
No, I'm just saying. I feel like men just don't remember shit.
I'm pretty good at remembering like anniversaries
Oh
and
my
stuff.
god. What's another one? I feel like there's a bunch of good ones you could do here. Oh, I have too many things on my mind. I can't think straight. I'm being put on the spot. But that's
100 men versus being loyal.
Yeah,
that
that
one.
goes along with like telling
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, these are
100
good.
men versus fucking helping out with the household chores.
I never understood that.
Yeah, because
100 men versus doing something the first time they're asked. Feels like no.
In terms of what? Give an example. Because like
Anything.
I'm usually really helpful. I'm
Literally
usually really helpful
anything.
around the house.
Take the trash out. Do dishes.
I
Text me
don't.
when I text you.
So I don't. Okay, text me when I text you is kind of crazy.
Text me back.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. When I when I lived with my ex, like, I was pretty good with like she would do a lot of the cooking. So as soon as like I instantly was just the one to. I hate having dishes in the sink. That's one of my biggest things that like pisses me off. So I was always doing the dishes like literally right after dinner.
I mean, she cooked, so you should.
That's what I mean. But okay, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying
You don't get a fucking medal for doing.
No, I'm not
what
trying
you
to
should
get a
do.
medal, bro. I'm just saying I never understood how people like just didn't help out around the house or have to be asked to do shit around the house. That's what I'm saying. I never understood that.
Yeah.
okay, fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got one man versus a soccer game. Getting a concussion.
Getting a concussion.
One man versus getting a concussion.
You thought
One man versus having
Amanda thought she ate there.
osteoporosis.
Amanda thought she ate there, but she really didn't. Like that was weak as fuck.
It didn't come out the
100
way, but in my head.
In your head, it
That's
sounded funny. Yeah. And you would think you would have extra fucking thought process with that fucking massive bun on your head.
100 men. Wait,
Antenna.
100 men on Hinge versus knowing what their dating goals are,
That's not bad.
because half of them figuring out my dating goals. Bitch, you're about to collect Social Security. You better figure it out.
Kelsey got triggered.
Well, I just hate seeing that. It's one of my least favorite things to see. I'm figuring out my dating goals. Do you have that on your profile, Phil? Because if you do, I'm gonna square up with you right now.
Kelsey, do I look like the type of person that would have that on my fucking...
I don't know. Sometimes you fucking surprise me with your stupidity. So
Phil does the dishes after the woman cooks. He doesn't have that on his dating app.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You guys are shitting on men that don't do work, and now you guys are shitting on me for actually doing work. You guys don't know. Maybe
No,
you guys.
not
Maybe
shitting
you
on
guys
you.
are the
Oh my
problem.
God.
Maybe you
You're
guys
not
are the
shitting
problem.
on you.
Listen, we get it. You are like the one out of all. Like
I'm not.
You're the
But that's
best
not what I'm
one.
saying. I'm replying to
That's
what you are
fine.
saying, bro. It's not like I'm
I
going
wasn't
out of.
shitting on you.
It's not like I'm going out of my way to be like, yeah, I do this around the house, guys. Look at me. I don't do that.
Don't worry, I'll ship your gold star to Canada. Relax.
my gold star. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, I like, it just irritates me that men were commenting those things about women.
Of course it
when,
does.
like,
But Kelsey, here's the thing.
fucking,
You can't get irritated by that.
I can actually.
No, you
'cause
can't.
I am.
And I'll tell you why.
Why?
I'll
Yes,
tell you
she
why.
can.
So then don't get irritated when guys come at you for shitting on men.
I don't get irritated. I'm very open about shitting on men all the time.
No, but you blow up people that reply to you about you shitting on men.
Yeah, because I think it's hilarious.
Yes. You just proved my point.
No, I didn't.
So other guys,
you said I got mad at it.
So other guys will find those comments funny. On those,
Okay.
that's
I
what I'm trying to say.
Comments though were very like misogynistic, and
I just feel like men shouldn't be
that's
able
how
to
it is.
laugh at other men.
I don't know.
Sure, we can.
I feel like men laughing at other men just like gives me like, I'm like, ew, shut up. And when the woman's at an expense,
Yeah.
like, stop laughing about women. You fucking probably wearing 3-day-old socks. Be so fucking for real.
That's disgusting.
Like, literally, some of these men, I want to see what they look like when they were commenting. Women ain't taking accountability.
But it's just play. But this is what I mean.
Yeah.
You don't like it, but you can shit on men playfully.
Yeah, because
How is that? But you just complained about the double standard, but you do the same shit. How does that make sense?
no, because the men deserve it.
But this is what I mean. You can't call double standard.
It's not that serious.
No,
It's
I know,
not
but
that
I'm
serious.
but I like for me, I don't care. But you can't do that.
Listen, I understand.
Everyone
I
has their
understand
points of view.
why
Shut
men would
up.
think they're
Fucking
funny.
Switzerland over there playing neutral. Shut the fuck up.
First of all, you know that I'm not. I literally advocate for men a lot. I'm not like.
Yeah, and I'm also
I
I'm
don't-
also
I don't want
for
to say this the wrong way, but I don't want to say I'm like pro woman like so much hardcore. Like I'm not like that. I feel like I'm very.
you're neutral, which is perfectly
Yeah.
fine. Because at the end of the day, there are fucking dumb fucking rocks as men. There are. Like, why can't I just make fun of a woman for her driving? Because, like, listen, I know one specific woman that is on this fucking podcast that is a terrible fucking driver.
Listen, I'm not saying that
I don't
all
know where
like
Kelsey
the one.
is, but
Listen,
I'm just kidding.
Amanda.
that's crazy.
Amanda.
I'm actually a great driver.
Just kidding.
You're not bad,
I
Kelsey.
didn't-
Yeah, Phil. I've driven Phil, although he was a little scared.
You
But
brake a little bit too hard for my liking, but that's fine.
I'll make you go through the windshield next time.
You
please.
probably will because of how fucking fast you brake.
You okay? But let's be honest. It's different driving in Boston. You have to be aggressive in Boston. There's no
Toronto's
you
the
gotta
same
drive
way.
fast. And
Toronto's the same
no,
way.
it's not. No, it's not.
Have you been to Toronto?
No, but I can tell you right
Okay.
now, nothing is quite like driving in Boston.
Okay.
Nothing is quite like it, honestly.
I'd say the worst driving that I've encountered was New York City.
No, that's just traffic. And angry people yelling and beeping.
Okay.
In Boston, it's all one fucking way is cobblestone streets. Everyone's fucking yelling at each other. No one knows how to drive. There's Florida license plates who have
I
no
will
fucking clue where they
say-
are.
Yeah, I will say riding because I haven't drove, but like riding in a car in Boston is definitely crazy.
It's very similar to
Like
to
the
Toronto.
traffic.
Like very similar to Toronto. People are fucking weaving in and out. They're doing a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't do that. I'm a bad driver only because I
You hit
hit the
curbs.
curbs.
You do a bunch of shit.
and, like stuff like
Amanda
that.
she doesn't even need another car involved. She just
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's not getting it. Like for the
stationary
viewers,
things on the earth.
she is not getting into car
Like,
accidents with other cars.
She's just
She's
hitting curbs.
Hitting
and
curbs, hopping over
potholes.
shit, like crazy shit.
You
hitting
know what?
stop signs.
My
Fucking-
problem, I have to get so many tires replaced because they got those little air bubbles in them, like those little pockets.
Like they're
of air.
a basketball with the fucking tumors.
Yeah, yeah. And I finally figured out why. Like, I'm not kidding you. I think like 5 tires within a year.
Amanda,
like I had
bro.
to get replaced. And I figured out
That's
it's because
crazy.
when I'm on the highway and I'm driving and I veer off, it's like brrr on those things, and I'm like, oh, and like I go back. And that's why
Are
because
you
like
texting
I go,
and driving? Like, why are you veering off the road?
well, I don't know. Like sometimes if I gotta like fix my seatbelt or like get something,
She's
like get
going
my
like
chapstick.
60 miles
I
an
don't
hour,
know.
fucking
No, I'm
ripping
going
down.
like 90.
90
Like,
miles an hour?
well, it's 70. So usually I go like
What's
I don't go
90?
more than
What's 90
90.
in kilometers?
Um, I don't know,
I don't know.
160. But yeah, usually it's like
I
between
don't think my
70
Jeep.
and
Oh, that's
I don't
90.
even
one
think my
145. That's kind of high.
Jeep even like makes it to 90 miles per hour.
It has to.
My Jeep would start like convulsing if I hit 90. Yeah, literally. It'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm supposed to be off-roading right now. Why are we going 90 miles per hour? I hit 80 and I'm like pushing it.
Um, okay, I have a question for you guys. Just because I had a friend reach out to me regarding this scenario. Um, I will say asking a guy wasn't exactly the best for advice in this scenario. But like if like you two are best friends, right?
Hmm.
Would you like do you guys hype each other up on Instagram all the time or not really? Like on social media?
Um, Sometimes I don't think
Times.
it's like all the time. I think
Yeah.
just like
So like if a
sometimes.
girl like if two girl best friends, if one of them doesn't like your posts, hype you up in the comments or like your stories, would you say like you guys are not friends?
No.
No.
You guys wouldn't say that?
I think so. Okay. I think that it's different coming from me because like I'm excessive. Like I post so many fucking
Yeah, we
times a
know. Yeah,
day.
we know.
So like I fucking do it for money, bitch. Like fuck off. It's a fucking job. I'm not like,
Subtle flex,
but
but yeah,
so I don't
continue.
really, I
Phil's a
don't
fucking
fucking
hater
like,
today.
I know, I'm literally about to square up. Um, I don't care if like my friends aren't in every single comment section fucking hyping me up, but like if I post like a nice picture on Instagram that I wouldn't like, not a reel or like a story or something, like most of my close friends will like at least in the
Hmm.
very least like it. But I wouldn't consider like, oh, like we're fucking no longer friends because you didn't like my
Yeah.
Instagram post. Like I would never
Would you
do
get
that
so
with
I
people.
you
yeah,
guys
I
wouldn't feel
feel
the
the
type of
same
way?
way. Like I feel like maybe it's just because like Kelsey and I we have a decent amount of followers to where it's like
Subtle flex.
we don't normally it's not, but I'm just saying it's
Not
not like
tagged.
we don't
All
have like
bots.
a few likes and then it's like no comments. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this fucking bitch didn't even comment. Like, I don't
Right.
care. It's if you know what I mean to me, whatever. I don't care. It's
Okay, so
not a
let
big
me
deal
let
to
I
me
me.
think
let me
I
word
think that
this.
if it's a consistent thing and they are never or like I'm trying to like say our podcast, I'm trying to promote like, hey guys, like I would appreciate some support, like go follow
Yeah,
my podcast, and they just like ignore everything about it,
yeah,
don't like anything, don't follow, don't do anything, like don't ask about it, nothing. Or like say a friend was starting a business and like we're doing small projects on Etsy and you don't share that,
yes,
like that's like not a supportive friend in my
yeah. I
opinion.
agree. That's different
So
than like
that's
posting a
different.
selfie or something.
Right.
I totally agree with that, Kelsey. Yeah,
I could agree
it's
with that
like
for
show
sure.
support.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I care more about. I don't care if you like don't fucking comment fire emoji on my fucking selfie that I posted to like get the attention of like
Yeah,
a man I have a crush on. You know what I mean? Like it's like not like I don't care about that.
Okay, fair. Yeah, no,
yeah,
she was full crashing out because she noticed like her friend wasn't hyping her up and just like that's my best friend. Like why doesn't she do that? And I was like, bro, first of all, you need to stop fucking worrying about what people do on social media because it's not that fucking serious.
yeah,
Not real.
That's what I mean. Like
yeah,
it's not really real.
Social media is not real.
If they're good people in your fucking if they're good people in person and like
Yeah.
they are good, then like who gives a fuck about the social media
yeah,
aspect?
I think if she, I mean, me, I think you should look at other aspects of their friendship as well and
Mm-hmm.
like wonder why she's so upset that that's what she's like focusing on. Like, are there other factors that are going on in their friendship that is making her hyper fixate on the fact that she's also not hyping her up on Instagram? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there
hmm
might be something else going on subconsciously that she wouldn't really think about all the time, but like she's just noticing it when she's posting things because other people are doing it. Like, other people are
Yeah.
liking it, commenting, and she isn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
no, for sure. I can get that.
not everyone's a social media person either, so it's like
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah,
that's one of the things I said. I was like, do they like, do they go on Instagram a lot? Like, and she's like, yeah, she hasn't posted in like 3 years. And I was like, bro.
Oh, yeah, then I wouldn't take that personally,
Yeah.
honestly, if it were
Yeah,
me,
she's
but
just probably not that person. She's probably not that person that like hypes people up on social media.
mhm,
Doesn't mean that she's less of a friend.
Yeah.
right.
So yeah,
Unless she is less of a friend in other aspects, but that's what you gotta like
yeah,
look at,
for sure.
I guess.
Yeah, it was full crash out.
That's okay. Sometimes you crash out about shit like that. It's all right. It happens. I crash out about minor inconveniences all the time.
You had a crash. I didn't hear what happened. I just like kind of scrolled through it. You had a crash out about the vet thing today.
I did. Oh my
What
God.
happened?
Oh, okay. I deal with this a lot, and I understand it from some point of view. We have owners who will have a surgery booked for their dog, and we book like a few weeks out to a month out, whatever. So they'll have it booked for a month. And without fail, the day before the procedure, they will call in and be like, while she's there, can we do this as well? Things we've never seen the dog for, things that you would never ever combine with like, if like, okay, they're like coming in for an orthopedic surgery and they're like, while she's under, can we remove 6 other masses that she has on her body and then also do a dental cleaning and extractions and then also do her vaccines while she's under because she gets nervous at the vet, and can we also draw this blood work? And it makes me crash the fuck out, because what do you mean? Like, you would never do that to your human doctor. You're telling me as a human you would walk into your orthopedic surgeon's office and be like, hey, well, you're fixing my ACL. Can you do a dental cleaning on me too? Like, it's fucking wild that it's an expectation in vet med, and I was crashing out about it. Of course, it didn't matter because we're doing everything she asked us to do tomorrow, so it's like, whatever.
So if I have,
Like, I ate that.
so
I ate that, but
I
like,
should call. And,
no.
for before Kira's surgery and ask a few things. Hey, do you guys
Listen,
mind?
if
Do you
you
guys mind like removing some of her skin tags for me, please?
So if you want to do that, my advice as a dog owner and as a vet tech who works in surgery, if you want to combine things, I totally understand it. Your dog is under anesthesia. You don't want to sedate them multiple times. I get it. Call before the day fucking before,
Yeah.
bitch. Like,
Like,
come
have
on.
some courtesy.
Like, I
Yeah.
know you
I'm
would,
gonna-
because like what people don't realize is that like now it lands on my plate because I gotta readjust all the paperwork. I gotta tell all the anesthesiologists the plan. I gotta update the estimate and paperwork. I gotta like email the team and make sure everyone's on board. I have to make sure she knows where the fucking mass is that she wants removed. It's a whole cluster. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Anyways,
Yeah. So
Fluffy will be getting her masses removed tomorrow. End of story. I lashed out about it and I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna do this because like it's my job. Like I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna complain about it. But
I just looked over at Kira and she's literally just like laying in bed, like looking up at me, like, "What up?" She's funny.
yeah, so if you
So,
want to get her
speaking-
skin tags removed,
They're like harmless skin tags. Kelsey, actually,
Yeah,
question
so
for
then-
you live because you're a vet tech. When should I be concerned about Kira's skin tags?
we've had this conversation,
Oh my
Phil.
gosh.
Oh, yeah, if
So
they grow,
I
right?
know this answer, and I don't
He's-
even have a
he's-
dog.
Settle the fuck down,
He's-
fucking conehead looking fuck.
He's sent me pictures of all the
Yeah,
skin
yeah,
tags,
yeah.
and it's like, which one should I be
So
upset?
the reason-
I'm like, are they growing? Who cares?
I think the reason why I'm a little bit sketched out is because she had one on her chin that got fucking massive. Like,
Yeah,
massive.
so-
And, like, I actually paid to get it removed a while back.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it came back
And you
that it wasn't
can.
cancerous. But I think, for me, I got it removed because, like, I couldn't look at her. She didn't look cute with it.
Oh my god, you calling her
That's
ugly is
so
crazy.
superficial.
Dude, no, like, it was
You
like...
got your dog cosmetic surgery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got my
But
dog
but he
Botox.
likes his girls. He likes his girls
his girls
natural though. Okay,
I don't even like my own
Okay.
dog natural.
that's crazy.
No, but, like, it wasn't cute,
A
bro.
girl
Like,
gets
come
a girl
on,
gets
don't
one
make
little
me
mole
fucking mad.
and you fucking bring
don't
her
make
in
me don't make
and
me look like a
snip it off.
dickhead, bro. it was so ugly on her. I felt and
No,
like
but
I
when
felt
it grows,
bad.
when it grows, you gotta be. I mean, because they can be cancerous. You never know.
Yeah,
Like,
so
if it's
they
growing
test-
excessively, then yeah.
They tested it. It wasn't cancerous, thankfully, but it was big, dude. It was like I don't have anything really like to like compare it to size.
He's looking around his fucking desk like for a golf ball or some shit.
No, it was smaller than a little bit smaller than a golf
A
ball.
grape? A grape.
Yeah, I'd say about a grape. That's pretty good actually. You nailed it. Fuck.
Listen, I know all the. I, I'm surprised that I even still eat after working in vet med for 9 years because the amount of time people compare shit to food is crazy.
Well, I mean, I feel
They
like that's
call in
normal.
Fluffy's having soft stools. It's not complete liquid, but it's like soft serve ice cream. I'm like,
I would probably say
okay,
the same
thank
thing.
you. Like, I don't need to know that.
Well, how
Or like,
else are
oh,
they
it's this
supposed to
it's
explain
mucusy.
it?
It's kind of mucusy. It looks kind of like yogurt. I'm like,
Ew,
oh
wow. All
no,
right.
thank
All right.
you. Like
No,
that's
that's
it's ruined everything for me.
happens.
But it hasn't. So I'm like, I have a strong stomach. I don't care.
So listen, speaking of pets, I got my kids two pet rats a
Mhm.
couple years ago for Christmas. Well, one died, and just a couple
No.
days ago, yeah, my daughter's, which I was like, oh my gosh,
Oh
because my daughter
no,
is
she
so
loved her.
emotional. She's like, oh gosh. So I was like,
Oh,
oh God, like it was sick for a few days, and we kind of could tell like it was on the way
yeah,
out. And then we woke up in the morning and it was just dead. And then they were at school, and then so Joelle and I were talking like, maybe we should just say it like got out, it ran away. Like we were kind of debating like should we tell her or
yeah.
not.
You like go to the pet store and get another?
Yeah, like I was like, I don't know. Cause my daughter is very like emotional, sentimental. You know
She's
what I mean?
very.
Like,
I feel like
Yeah,
she's an empathetic as well.
yeah, yeah. And so I was like, you know what? I think we just need to tell her because if like we say it ran away, she's gonna be thinking, worried. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, where
right.
is it? Like stressing her
She'll
out
be
because
like
that's how
fucking
she is.
out with a flashlight looking
She'll
for the
fucking
rat.
post flyers like
Yeah.
on all the streets. You know what I mean? Like she is that type. So I was like, all right. Like so Joelle like put it in a box, wrapped it up, buried it in the backyard. And then when she got home from school after dinner, like we told her, she started bawling her eyes out. And then she took a little flower out to where he was buried and like all this thing.
Oh, she had a
But
funeral for him.
yeah, but
A little rat funeral.
that goes to my question is like, what did your parents ever say that about a pet for you guys? And also like what would you guys do if your kid like had a pet that died?
I think that it's a good lesson in like life, the life cycle. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
things like death is imminent. Like
Mm-hmm.
it sucks, but like especially with a pet, like if you own pets growing up, like that's oh they never live longer than us
Yeah.
most of the time. So it's like you really have to like cope with that. It's one of the hardest things about being a pet parent. So it's like I think telling her was definitely the right thing to do. I never had we when growing up we only ever had dogs and a lot of them got to a point where we had to make a decision if we were going to euthanize
Oh, yeah.
humanely. Like we never really had
I feel like
a
that's a lot
dog.
harder.
It is.
Yeah.
But I will say and also working in veterinary medicine for 9 years, like you will get to a point where like you know it's the best decision for like you
Yeah.
and your pet. Like we had three dogs who like they told us like they like I had a 13-year-old shepherd. He was fine one day, the next day he couldn't walk and like was looking at us like and we were like okay, like this is
Yeah.
it's time. So like it's the hardest decision, but it's also sometimes the nicest decision for them.
Puts
So
you
like
at
we
peace a
always
little
had to
bit
make
too.
that, which sucked, but yeah, like and it also like it was like part of the reason why I even got into like studying animal science, honestly. It was just like knowing the end of life sort of things could like end in a peaceful way. Cause I was like there at the vet hospitals with my parents when we had to do it and like all that stuff. So
My best friend's
yeah,
dog actually just passed 2 weeks ago.
it's really
Um,
sad.
yeah, he was older. Fucking
R.I.P.
absolute beauty of a dog. He he was like he was a Boston Terrier English Bulldog mix, maybe. I don't know, some type of bulldog maybe.
Aw.
He was a cutie. He was such a fucking gem. Like we would always watch hockey or sports, and he would always watch with us. Um, and like even when he like we used to give him beer sometimes.
Phil. I'm literally calling the ASPCA on
So
y'all. What
no,
the
but
fuck?
but it was literally just like a little bit. It was like the
That's
last.
so bad.
I know, but it was like, first of all, he lived until he was like 15, so he was chilling. So he would
First
literally
of
put his
all.
paws on the beer bottle while we tilted it back. Like he was a gem.
Oh my gosh.
Men, like, why do men? Why do men? Why do
Oh,
men?
dude, whatever. I won't tell you about the other dog.
Yeah,
But
please don't.
um,
I'm scared.
yeah, but he ended up. I feel so bad for my best friend. Like he wasn't even home, so his
Oh,
wife came down to let him out, and he was dead. Um,
oh my god, that's awful.
yeah, he was limping for a long time. Like he had like a shoulder issue, but like other than that, he was fairly healthy. So like it was kind of like a
Yeah,
surprise.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he
he was
felt.
15. That's old.
Yeah, he was an older boy. Yeah, he was.
It's really hard, like having it be traumatizing like that. I almost
Yeah.
would prefer like humanely. I
Mhm.
mean, you guys know Zeke was
I
super fucking
never.
traumatizing for me. So like that was the first traumatizing death of a dog I had. And I do not wish that on fucking anyone. That was so traumatizing.
Hmm.
Like I still me and my dad still have fucking PTSD from that morning. Like it was not fun to deal with at all.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's tough, man.
But
Yeah, so
Phil, did your parents ever say anything to you, like your parent, like a
so
pet ran
I
away,
so
or?
I never had a dog. Kira's my first dog ever.
Oh
Um
wow, I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that.
I know,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Kira's my very first dog ever. Um so
Oh, she's
growing
gonna be your soul dog.
yeah, whatever that is.
No,
Um
you have okay, whatever.
anyways, I had two pet rabbits. I don't think I could have sworn I told you guys
Yeah,
this.
I've never heard a pet
So
rabbit.
I had two pet rabbits,
Mm,
Smokey and like
Rabbits are fucking weird,
Yeah.
dude. They
yeah,
are
so
fucking weird. If you look at them the wrong way, they die. Like dead serious. It's
really?
crazy.
Yeah,
Yes,
So
if you or
listen,
like
or they
restraining them.
mate all
Oh
the
yeah, they
time.
create yeah, but
yeah,
it's like
so
fucking like bunnies. But like if you hold them the wrong way, they stop breathing and they die. It's crazy.
so
Yes.
they ended up running away. Okay?
Are
So
we sure?
hold on, let me tell you my story. So I ended up going to my aunt and uncle's one day, and I told the story about how Smokey and was it Snowflake? Some I don't know. They were white and black. So I forgot the other one's name. Probably Snowflake or something
No,
stupid.
Snowflake is crazy.
I don't know. My sister named them. So I was telling the story, and my uncle laughed. He's like, "Oh, they didn't run away. They're on our plate right now." I was like,
Mhm.
"What?"
He
Yeah,
cooks your rabbits?
Your
No,
pet
no chance.
bro.
No,
No.
They had.
interesting.
They were no. I don't know to this day if this story is actually factual.
Okay, no way.
Dude,
He cooked some
so
chicken and pulled a prank on
so
you.
Yeah.
ever since that day, for like the longest time, whenever my mom would make chicken, I would always ask, "Is this fucking rabbit or not?" Because and I will not eat rabbit to this day. Knowing that it's rabbit, I will not eat it.
I've never eaten rabbit, but
I've never eaten
I
rabbit
have
either. I feel like it's a
I have
strange thing.
Dude, it tastes
I
To,
have
exactly
heard
like
it tastes
chicken.
like chicken. Yeah, it tastes
Exactly
like
like
chicken. I
chicken.
have heard.
So I had those two, and then I had a pet parrot, which I fucking hated, and I was happy it died. Um,
My God,
no, that guy was a
that's
little
so
fuck.
mean.
That guy was a fuck, man. Because for some reason,
Yo, fucking Phil having beef with his parent is
no,
crazy.
listen,
I
it's
could just tell Phil has talked to his therapist about this.
dude,
Yes.
it's legit beef. Okay, so whenever my parents were home, parrot was cool with me, chill. When I was alone, bro, this thing would attack me. It
They're
would
out to
literally
get you.
the parrot was literally it would attack me. So it used to chill out of its cage, do its thing, and literally, I shit you not, every time my parents were gone, no one was home with me, he would literally come up to me, try and bite my fucking feet. He would fly up and try and fucking attack me, bro. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. So when my parents finally when my parrot died, I came down, my parents told me, they're like, "Listen, Stevie ended up passing away." I was like, "Good, fuck that guy, man." I was livid. I was so mad. I
want to see like
hated him.
ring camera footage of the parrot attacking Phil. That would make my
Yeah.
fucking
Dude,
life.
I'm telling you, that thing was
That's
out to get me.
hilarious. Wait, did you guys grow up during the time where well, you did because we're almost the same age, but where hermit crabs were like a thing to own?
Yes.
I had like
Yeah.
7 hermit crabs.
That's probably, you had crabs.
I
That's
was
crazy,
never
Kelsey.
allowed to get one. All the
Hermit
time,
crabs.
like they would have them like at the beach or at the fairs or wherever. I was never.
Oh yeah, and
I
they had
never
like the
got one.
painted shells and
Yeah.
everything. Like they were so. I had so many of them, and all they did was sleep all fucking day, and I was
Yeah.
like, the most fucking boring shit ever. And then at night, you would hear them like moving around in the fucking sand in their little terrarium, and it would drive me nuts. And finally, they all passed after like they lasted for a while.
I
But
had a pet. So my dad, he owned a roofing business and he would just sometimes bring home the most random shit. Like he would go do someone's roof and like these people he would just give him stuff sometimes and like random shit all the time. Well, one time he came home with a prairie dog animal and the guy
A prairie dog? What the fuck,
yeah,
dude?
aren't those like
they're
gerbils
illegal.
or something?
Well, they're illegal in West Virginia. Like, there's only a few states that they're
A
legal
gopher?
to
It's like
have
a
as
gopher.
pets. Yeah, like a gopher, kind of.
That's crazy.
And yeah, my mom was like, "It's not coming in the house, whatever." So we kept it outside on the porch. And I just remember I was trying to like bond with it and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, well, come here, fucking peanut butter, whatever his name was, I don't know." And I stuck my hand in the cage, it bit the shit out of my finger. Like, and I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want to get in trouble, but like I probably needed some stitches and a rabies shot. Like,
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
but
Definitely a rabies shot.
that thing was freaking vicious. And then one day, like, I just go outside and it was like the cage was open and it was gone. But like, it was mean.
So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I never knew what a prairie dog was.
It's like a gopher type
Until
shit,
right
right?
now?
Until right now. I just have to Google what it looked like.
You Googled it?
Bro, I thought
Oh,
a prairie
they're
dog was
cute.
just like a dog that lived in the fucking prairies.
Yo, he's picturing like fucking Lassie or some shit.
Like a dog herder.
Looking thing. They're really
Like
cute.
a collie.
Yeah.
He's like fucking picturing a Shetland
I
sheepdog.
didn't think. I just thought a prairie dog was like a fucking
I said,
sheep herder. So there was like many different types of prairie dogs.
I'm like, my dad brought home a prairie dog, and Phil's like, "Oh yeah, nice little pet."
I was like,
nice little
sweet.
dog."
So you did have a dog growing up, Amanda?
I cannot. I'm dead.
Oh my god.
It just looks like a jacked fucking
It's a
gopher.
wild fucking animal, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, that
And-
shit. There was like
Yeah.
an image and it was like standing up all jacked.
Yeah, it's like they're a mixture between like a gopher and a fucking groundhog or beaver.
Yeah, so they call
Like,
them. They
it's,
call
like,
them like
all three.
they say they're like a mixture of like gopher, squirrel, and a beaver all in one.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
And it was freaking mean. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, my dad's like, "I got you guys a pet." And it's like this prairie dog. I'm like,
Like this wild animal.
And which I imagine, so he got it from some old man that he was doing a roof for. And I imagine he caught it, like trapped it, and then like probably tried to give it to my dad as like, "Hey, take this home to your
My
kids."
God. And you
Yeah.
got bit by it and
Yeah.
told no one.
I
We're
know.
lucky we didn't lose Amanda to literal rabies. Like
I know.
genuinely.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. I could have had prairie dog disease back then. I might still have it. I don't know.
Maybe that explains a lot.
That would explain a lot. That would explain a
Okay.
lot.
Her butt is standing on top of her head like a prairie dog anyway.
Fuck, man.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Um,
Oh, wow.
one of you guys said you guys had a game or some shit.
Oh, I have. Okay. Let's see if I can find a good one. This game is called Let's Argue. Although some of them are not the best, like, arguing things.
Just pull up like a couple, and we'll just because we're getting.
Oh my God. Do you regret kissing anyone in your life?
Yeah.
You do. Wait, it says who. You want to drop a name?
Do you guys remember Puff Puff the Magic Dragon?
Yeah.
you
You
kissed-
kissed her? You did not tell us you kissed
Yeah,
her.
I kissed her.
bro.
She was terrible,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Her tongue was like this big,
Dude.
bro.
She's a dragon. What the fuck do you expect?
I mean, yeah, it's
Like
like
I'm pretty.
I could have told you that.
I could have sworn I told you guys, but whatever.
No.
I'm pretty good at
First
like.
of all, you said you dropped her off, and that was it, and you didn't talk to her. Now it's like, oh, you gave her a kiss.
Yeah,
whatever.
I kissed her
There's
just
more
because
to the
like
story.
whatever. I wanted to see if there was anything there, but like I'm usually pretty good at like if someone's not like the greatest kisser, like I'm usually good at like guiding them to how I know is
training
proper.
them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
her bro
Yeah.
because her tongue was so
Clearly, you couldn't train that dragon. Clearly,
no. I did not watch How to Train Your Dragon the night before, clearly. So no, but like, dude, I don't know how to explain it. Like, her tongue was so wide, and like it just
Ew.
didn't fucking feel comfortable.
For any girls out there, do not hit Philip if you have a wide tongue.
Nah,
Yeah.
don't do it, please.
Did you ever think? Do you ever think maybe your mouth was just too small?
Yeah,
Bro,
maybe
no.
your mouth is skinny.
Bro, no, bro. She literally like, shit was like this wide, dude. Like shit was crazy, bro. I was uncomfortable. That was like that's like I've had like bad kisses, but that was like where it's bad kisses where you can kind of like be like, okay, whatever, this isn't terrible. But that was the worst kiss I've ever had in my life. I was uncomfortable. Like after I was like, I just got my whole mouth fucking like without consent caressed.
Okay, so here's mine, and this is gonna sound really bad, but I think Kelsey, I don't know if you remember this or not. Remember when I first went to Miami and I was texting you and Kinky? About like I was like, oh, me and Joel, like I'm meeting him for the first time and stuff like that.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he was probably the worst kisser that I've ever
You
kissed.
did tell me that. Yes.
But obviously it's good now. But like how Phil was saying, you can kind of like
You can train them.
someone
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
Was he drunk?
Yeah.
So give him the benefit there.
But it's even the next day, like it was the same, and it was like his tongue was just all like all over my face. I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah, like you can't do
I
that with your
don't know,
tongue. It's got to be like a
but-
subtle thing.
Yeah, and I'm not a big tongue person.
Neither am I.
anyways.
Like I'm not.
I
Like don't
Yeah.
stick your
Me
tongue
neither.
in my mouth and twirl it all around. Like don't do that.
I'm like very
Light.
little.
Like-
yeah,
Like it's like a fighter. Like it's kind of coming in. You do a little jab and
Yeah.
then you back off.
yeah, and then more.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Kelsey. When Kelsey's really
What?
drunk, Kelsey's the.
No, I'm not. Don't ever disrespect me like that. Don't ever fucking disrespect me like that again. Please.
Kelsey's got
I
fucking
don't like that.
cotton mouth, fucking trying to kiss on a dude.
That's crazy. I'm not fucking smoking. Why would I have cotton mouth? No, I
I've
don't
been
like lower
known-
tongue. I think it's gross, honestly.
One time when I was younger, I was like out at the bar and I was shit faced. And I was on my way to the bathroom. I couldn't make it to the bathroom, and I saw a trash can in
Shit
the
your
corner. And I
pants?
puked. No, I puked in it,
Okay.
and then I just went back to the bar and made out with some guy.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure Amanda's done with that to me before.
That's disgusting, bro.
I'm just pretty sure because
And then I took
I'm
another
pretty
shot.
sure just because I just feel like in college that happens all the time. But
I-
I
yeah, I
never
feel like it
puke.
happens.
So like I don't do that shit. And to think about it makes me want to absolutely fucking crash
I
out
know,
because
it's
that
so
makes me wanna
gross.
die.
Honestly, it's so disgusting. I was fucking.
No, that's
I need
gross,
to be
dude.
locked up.
Ugh.
The worst
I
kiss
hate
I
puke.
probably had. So do I. I can't do it. It honestly was probably that really bad date I went on with that guy at the Red Sox game. Whoops, that's out there now. I don't like I don't like big PDA type shit like on a first date, but when we're at a crowded
PDA
Red
in
Sox
general.
game,
PDA in general is too much. Like I'm
when
not a
we're
big
at a
fan of it.
crowded Red Sox game and there are people all around us and you're sticking your tongue down my throat, mind you, with probably the worst breath I've ever fucking smelled in my entire life.
Did he have halitosis?
Get the fuck away from me. Like, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, no, I can't do this. He's literally grabbing my boob in the middle of a fucking
Nah,
Red
that's
Sox game.
fucking crazy,
And
dude.
That's a wild.
Serious, feeling me up. I think there was a family behind us. I'm like, dude, what is happening? It's like not even the fucking ninth inning.
It's like, look, little Bobby,
It's
your first
fucking-
Red Sox game.
Homie was trying to get the seventh inning stretch
He's
in.
got a full hand of tit in his fucking hand.
First of all,
I'm
your
like-
tits, it's like not his full hand. Let's be honest.
Yo.
It's like just a little. I know he's got both hands covering one.
Yeah.
I was so uncomfortable. It was so not enjoyable at all. And 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Anyways, he kept trying to do it, and I kept dodging him. I was like, eh.
Didn't he try to ask you out on a date recently?
I matched with him on Hinge.
That's what it was. Yeah.
I hope he doesn't follow.
Kelsey,
I didn't
we
match
have
with him. He
4
liked
fucking
me.
viewers, and
I
3
know.
of them are us.
He
Oh,
liked
two of them.
he
are
liked
us.
he liked me on Hinge and said
Joelle.
miss you, and I said no.
Is that what you replied?
Oh, I just didn't. I hit next. I said X. I'm not fucking matching with you.
Oh,
I haven't
fuck.
blocked on TikTok. I'm pretty sure he still pops up on all my freaking algorithms though, because he's like TikTok famous or whatever.
Mm.
And another crazy thing is that people recognize him out and we're like dapping him up and shit, and he's still sticking his tongue down my throat.
No
I'm
one,
like,
no one
you?
recognized you.
No.
Off.
Why would they recognize me?
Because you're TikTok famous. You have so
I'm
many
not.
followers.
I literally never say that. I never claim to be.
Fucking with you, bro. Okay, what's the next one?
Well,
Kelsey's getting defensive again. Go ahead.
Stop fucking gaslighting her into getting upset.
I'm literally not getting defensive. I'm just saying I never say I'm TikTok famous. Phil doesn't know how to understand when people disagree with him, so he thinks it's defensive.
I know. He's the type that's like, relax, calm down.
It's like, oh my god,
You're
like
fucking calm.
he also Phil, I think I've said this before, Phil is like the #1 fucking offender for pushing all of your fucking buttons and knowing that he's doing it. And the minute you're like, Phil, knock it off, he's like, whoa, why are you being
Yeah.
fucking crazy right now?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking square up with you.
I only
Please don't.
do that
I
with you
agree.
guys. I only do that
Yeah,
with you.
right.
Guys. No, dead ass.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
no,
feel like
I
you-
do it. I do it with my
Yeah.
mom as well and my dad. I fuck with my parents so much all the time, bro.
Dude, these are kind of fucking dumb ass questions.
Should have
I'm not
gone
gonna
through them
lie.
before, bozo.
Missionary or doggy?
Doggy.
I think missionary is very underrated, honestly.
So it depends. I think it's situational for me. If it's like
Doggy.
if I'm just trying to like fuck, then doggy. But if it's someone that like
Oh yeah, you don't want to make eye contact because that would.
yeah, not even
Invoke
that. Like
intimacy.
missionary is fucking intimate as fuck. Exactly, it's intimate as fuck. And like when I'm doing
Yeah.
missionary, like give me all the kissing, all that shit.
Not really. I'm like give a hand
prefer-
on my throat, sort of thing. So
Yeah.
I don't always think of it as intimate.
Yeah, but okay,
that's
regardless,
just me.
missionary. Okay, regardless, missionary is very underrated.
It is.
like doggy, but not doggy. Like more from like behind, like because you could be
What the
intimate from
fuck
behind.
does that even mean, Amanda?
Or like your leg on your stomach and they're
Or
close
side.
to you.
Or
Okay,
like-
yeah,
or
that's
your
not
side.
doggy, but that is my favorite position.
The side,
Yeah.
I like too, but not really like. Doggy.
It's like
Yeah,
missionary
doggy's for,
with
like-
there's a certain
Yeah,
there's-
yeah,
but it's missionary but girl on her stomach.
yeah.
So
That's-
gas. So fucking gas.
That's what I'd say.
Fair enough. Yeah, doggy is just
Dude,
like
I
if I'm
think-
just trying to fuck.
I'm pretty sure a toddler made this game because there's so many spelling errors. It's like not even funny. I'm like, I paid fucking $13 for this shit.
Did you get
can't
that
even-
game from Temu from the TikTok shop?
You can't even say.
You
It,
got
can't,
it
it
from the
says
TikTok
it's
shop.
supposed to say. It's supposed to say when you were a kid. It says hen were you were a kid. What?
Is it made in China?
I got it from
don't love a
Amazon.
kid.
I got it from Amazon. What the fuck? What's these are fucking dumb. I feel like we need Amanda's game if we're gonna do something like this, or I need to go through these better.
Yeah, I don't have mine right now.
Yeah, prep
That's
yours for
yours.
tomorrow and prep it before the fucking
For tomorrow.
podcast. Unlike fucking dumb dick over there, who's going
Hairy or bald?
in terms of what?
And it could be anything.
I don't know. It just says hairy or bald.
It's up to your discretion.
I'm assuming it's gonna be like down there.
Like I like buttholes bald.
Wait, what?
Buttholes.
Like on a guy?
Yeah.
Amanda,
Yeah.
you eat ass?
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm asking. I'm not like
I-
hating. Like to
I
each their own.
mean, I would.
Have you?
I have.
I have never, but I would.
See,
But
I feel bad for
don't
like for a
but I don't think it would be shaved
guy to-
because I feel like that
for
would
a
be weird.
guy to eat ass. I feel like it's different. Whereas like a guy getting his ass ate is like a straight man. I feel like as a gay man, I'm sure you probably groom a lot more.
I've had. Okay.
My dog just fucking did some weird shit. Sorry.
No,
I'm
I
just-
want to.
I'm preparing for Kelsey's story.
Yeah,
I
because I
don't
feel like
know.
Kelsey ate ass and homie was hairy as fuck.
I don't know if I want. to
Did you get
disclose
a
this
piece of
information
toilet
on the
paper
podcast.
or not?
No, but I will say, Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, fucking scroll off. Any family member, bye. Do not end the podcast right fucking now. I'm dead serious, or you will never look at me the same again. Anyways, I have done it twice. I mean, two separate men, and one of them was very hygienic, and it was fine, and it was great, whatever. The other one, there was an odor, so I could not proceed. So had to leave. Had to leave that behind, literally. But what is going on? Is Kira okay?
Hold on. Dude, I don't know what just happened. So, like, you know what the Furbo is?
No.
You guys don't know what Furbo? Okay,
Is
so
that like a Roomba or like a
no, it's
vacuum?
it's a doggy cam, and it spits out
Oh.
treats. For some reason, it started spitting out treats by itself just now. Like I just heard like
Yo, I'm fucking talking about my ass eating stories, and the treats are flying across fucking Bill's living room.
like, dude, all of a sudden, like while I'm talking, all of a sudden I just hear like a chime noise, and then I just look over and Kira's face is like right in front where it shoots the treats, and it's like shooting 3 treats at once, bro. I'm like, what the? And then there was one that I guess like didn't shoot as far, so it's like sitting on top of like where the thing sits. So it's like on top of the furniture, and I just hear like scraping, and I see Kira trying to like hop up and try and grab the extra treat.
Oh my god, what a cluster.
So yeah, you ate ass.
Yeah,
You
but
weren't even listening to my story.
No, because I heard a bunch of fucking ruckus.
I don't feel like I want to repeat it.
he said the first time was fine. The second time, there was a stench, an odor.
So I couldn't
Bro.
proceed.
Wait, what did you
I
do
couldn't
though?
proceed.
Like how?
So, okay, so
Let's
The
see if
first
you
time
do.
it ever
Let's see if you do a
happened-
similar test. Did you do like a test? Because there's a guy. Guys usually do tests on when they go down on a girl. But yeah, continue.
no, I didn't do a test. I was already down there.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time it ever happened, he sort of just like guided my head, and I was like, okay, this is happening. So I was like, all right, I did it, and it was fine. And he enjoyed, and I was like, okay, that wasn't so bad. And then the second time, he like audibly asked me, and I was like,
Hey,
already down. So I was just
Hold
like,
on. How did he say it?
Like,
Say it in like a man voice.
no, I'm not doing
No,
that.
please,
I can't. 'Cause
dude,
I'm like,
please.
no, I can't.
Okay, I'll say it.
I
So he'd
can't,
be like,
I can't.
"Yo, can you
No.
can you eat my ass?"
No,
You didn't say it like
stop,
that.
because I'm having
I'm
fucking
curious.
PTSD.
Wait, I'm also curious.
That's what I
too,
mean.
how
I
he
want to know
said
how
it.
he asked, bro, because that's so weird.
It's
No,
such
I
a
can't.
random ask.
Like, okay,
I
kind of
don't
like
know.
guiding someone's head down there is fine, But
is
like
reasonable.
to be like, yo,
Well, he kind of did it. He
can you
did
eat
that
my
at the
ass?
same time as he's like,
please, Kelsey, please.
I can't. No, some things need to be kept private, okay?
Bro, come on, Kelsey. It's for the
I'm already telling
content.
you. No, I can't. I'm sweating right now. I can't even think about it. Like, please.
Was I close
don't
to
make
it?
me relive that. Almost, yes.
Yo, can you eat my ass?
And then I stop saying it like that.
Was he like, yo, eat this ass?
Yo, eat this ass,
my
girl.
God. I'm quitting the podcast. I can't do this. Like, this is crazy. But yeah, I like started and then it was like, no, I just went back up to like the region where I was comfortable.
Which was where?
His dick. And that was that. And I think he maybe got the message. I don't know. He didn't push my head back down there.
Well, I feel like if you're at the balls, a gentle guide down is reasonable, but to like say something, I feel like is weird. And then to have it smell bad, I don't know.
No, it's not my thing.
No.
And I was.
Did you have the taste left over on?
Oh, dude.
And then did you kiss him after? Did you kiss him after?
Like, we did kiss after,
dude,
honestly.
Taste
Stop,
to your
bro.
own ass.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Could
I fucking brush my teeth immediately after.
Fucking
They're
hope
like,
so.
fuck that. I fucking
Wait.
mouthwash. I fucking like bleached my fucking mouth.
Tell him bleach
Phil,
his asshole.
what's the test, Phil? I've never heard of this.
No, I can't give
You
away.
brought it up.
Say it.
So when I was in like high school and early college, I used to have this thing where it was like the test to see.
Okay, so it's not all guys. First of all, you said all guys have this thing. It's only your thing.
It's probably only maybe there's probably guys that will probably hear this
There's
and relate
probably
to it.
they're like, oh, I did it too. I do that too.
Yeah, so you like start off like fingering or whatever, and then like as you're kind of going down, you kind of do one of those.
And you asked if Kelsey did that. You think she's gonna stick her finger in his ass and then smell her fucking finger?
You think I did a swipe and then sniff? Like, no.
You want her to do a swab sample?
Kelsey's giving him head and just credit card swiping his asshole. Declined.
Oh my god. That is disgusting.
Nah, but I used to, cause I used to do that when like it was girls that I didn't really know that well. Yeah, so
That's crazy.
there was a few times where I would like go down and then I would just be like, nah, we'll just have sex because it smells.
That's what you said?
No, like
Or
in
how
my
did you,
in
like,
my
Said out
head,
loud?
in my head.
You said out loud.
Imagine.
You're like, no,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
we
gonna
should
do
just-
that. You smell.
Yeah, listen, Tiffany. I think we should just have sex because your vagina smells.
Well, how did
I'd-
you avoid it though? If you started to go down.
I would play it off like I was just being playful, and then I would.
Oh,
That's crazy.
that's wild.
Happens.
So if you're listening and that
That happened to you?
know why?
Maybe take a shower.
If you're listening and I never went down on you, you failed the fucking sniff test.
the sniff test.
Why do you call it the sniff test? I hate it so much.
I mean,
Well, what else
honestly,
am I
it's
gonna
smart.
What am I gonna
It's kind
call
of
it?
a smart thing, I guess. Like,
I mean,
It's
yeah,
foolproof, bro. It's foolproof.
first of all, but to ask if Kelsey did that is wild.
that's wild.
Because what?
Well, like, you know,
You think she put her fingers in his ass and then smelled her fingers?
I don't know. I've never like had that happen to me before, so I don't know how it works.
Oh yeah, like if your finger
Horrified.
goes in first
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. I don't know. I've never
Honestly,
been in that scenario.
I don't know.
I've
I
actually
couldn't
never.
find
I've never put a finger.
Finger
in there.
popped someone's asshole.
Finger popping each other's assholes.
Listen, we weren't finger popping each other's assholes.
The
We were
asshole.
getting shit done.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, no, I've never I've eaten ass before, but I've never gotten my butt played with. No, thank you.
This is crazy. Hey, how do you know? You might like it.
Yeah, That's fine. It's just not for me, bro. Like, what do you?
Listen, you've eaten your own pet rabbit. You've eaten asshole. What else
Yeah.
is left out there?
Like I said, I've had colonoscopies before, and they're not comfortable. So like, I guess like that just makes me not want.
That's a fucking
I
medical
underst-
procedure.
I
I've had a pap
understand.
smear before, and they're not comfortable. That doesn't
Yeah,
mean I
exactly.
like things in my vagina.
Okay,
Like,
that's
please.
fine, but that's why, like, that's just in my head. It was a traumatizing experience for me, so now I
Yeah.
just don't want anything near my ass.
Imagine a fucking imagine
If a girl had to get a
men
pap
had-
smear,
Imagine if
like a
if
fucking
men
dick smear.
had to have the fucking speculum inserted into them. They would never like talk. They would never talk to women again. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like,
It cranks, Phil. It literally cranks.
It's like
open.
this, and it's like,
It literally it goes like
it's like a
this.
Venus
And there's
flytrap.
usually-
it's like this.
And there's literally a light, and they like crank it open, and it's like tick, 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 tick. And you're sitting there like, hello, and then they're asking you about your fucking. They're like, oh, so what do you do for work? How do you like your work? And you're like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, when
like, I
when
can't.
I was
Wild.
younger,
It's wild.
and I used to get physicals, like they used to check my shit, right? So like my doctor would be like checking my balls and like asking, so like how's school going? And in my head, I'm like, brother, you're touching my fucking ball sack right now. I'm not gonna tell you about my fucking school.
I get that they probably do it to distract you. Like
Distract,
when I
but
was getting
dude,
my
that makes it
when I was getting
worse.
my IUD placed. No, when I was getting my IUD placed, which by the way, no anesthesia, no sedatives, nothing. They do that
Okay,
shit while
subtle
you're
flex.
wide the fuck away. No, they don't. They don't offer women that. I'm saying
that's
it's like
crazy.
it's a problem in healthcare. But like my friend passed out from the pain. That's how painful it was to get it done.
Holy shit.
She's asking. I'm literally in almost in tears, and she's like, "So, how long have you been a vet tech for?" I'm like, "Bitch."
Get me water and some fucking sugar. I'm about to pass out.
I'm like, "Can you be done with this? Is it in yet?" Like, fuck.
Wasn't the first time you
That's
said
what she
that
said.
to someone.
I was just gonna say that sounds like one of your dates.
Oh, sadly.
All right,
What time are we at?
I think we should end it on fucking micro penises and is it in yet? I think we should end it there. We're at the
Okay.
hour and 5 mark right now.
Yeah.
This was a whole lot of bullshit. Nothing again.
Listen, that's what it literally is, a truly chaotic podcast. I don't know
I
why
get it,
Phil
bro.
wants to talk about the same shit every single fucking weekend. Dating culture nowadays with social media is what to offer every single time.
God.
We fucking are like, what should we talk about this week? Oh, we should talk about relationships.
Yeah.
We should also
and how
talk
to
about getting
navigate
your Wi-Fi
arguments. And, like,
extender
we've done
installed.
that 6 times already.
Get your Wi-Fi extender installed.
And he fucking says this every time. And I told you before the episode even fucking started that it was not installed. So stop acting brand new, bitch.
We didn't record last week, and I told you 2 days before we were supposed to record last week, and you didn't install it. So don't give me that shit. I give you ample time.
Some of us have a job, Phil. I don't know what to tell you.
Literally all 3 of us
Not
have a job.
not everyone gets fucking drunk on a weekday wedding.
Yeah,
At
seriously.
3 p.m.
Who
okay?
got drunk on a weekday wedding?
It was 4 p.m. and he was like, I'm
It
a
was
little
4
drunk.
p.m. on a Saturday, bro.
Yeah,
It doesn't
so-
matter.
That's not
all
a
I was at work.
weekday. That's a weekend.
that.
You little
I was
fuck.
at work.
You were
Same.
I was at work.
drunk on a fucking Thursday or a Monday. Yesterday. It was yesterday.
So what?
Because I work all weekend.
Yeah, because she works.
So Mondays are your
I don't get
are
a
your
weekend.
weekend?
No, but it's like the least busy day in terms of like,
She
The
never
next
has
day.
a weekend. That's her day.
Okay.
Let her live.
Okay, fucking beehive fucking over there.
Some of us
Right.
have shit to do.
Oh my god, Kelsey, you got
Yeah.
your nose pierced?
that was so funny, Phil. That was really funny.
Look at his fucking shit-eating grin. Like he fucking just. did
Why are
something
we-
there.
No, it's fake, but you knew that, so be so for real.
All right, guys, like, follow, subscribe. Truly chaotic.
At Truly Chaotic
On all
on YouTube,
platforms.
on TikTok, and on Spotify, and Truly _chaotic _podcast on
If you guys
Instagram.
if you guys have any topics you'd like our expert advice on, DM one of the social media accounts or the email.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll give our expertise on it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.